Kings Island opening day officially. It's a little rainy right now, still sprinkling, cloudy obviously, but it's supposed to clear up the rest of the day, like a high of 78. Should be perfect. Really just excited. The crowds are already lining up front. It's 9:15, so I'm gonna line up with everybody and see if they let us in early at 9:30 for early entry. And we are in for opening day. A little bit rainy, but it's right at 9:30, well, 9:32. And they did have early ride times available. So like Diamondback and Backlot Stunt Coaster are two of them. So not sure if they're running Diamondback in the rain right now. I can't see, but gonna head right back to there. Catch that first ride of the day. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier or not, but yeah, like yesterday for Paso the preview day, and then it was confirmed today too with the screens at the entry gates. Like a lot of stuff in the action zone area is closed down, like the Bat, Drop Tower are not going to be running today, and also Adventure Express, because they're doing construction, which I'll show. I got some shots from the Eiffel Tower yesterday. They're doing construction for like the entrance and like the new flat rides over there, like Soul Spin and stuff. So they're revamping that whole section of the park for the Adventure Port. Diamondback might be the first train of the day. It is running. Definitely be getting my Fastlane wristband with the trading post. Well, it already looks like there's quite the line in the standby, so I will get my wristband first. All right, wristband check. However, it is coming down even harder than earlier, so I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. A little wetness didn't kill anybody, I don't think. Diamondback rain rides. They hurt so good. Velocicoaster is a little bit better of a rain ride, obviously, but hey, I'll take it first ride of the day. Well, might as well make the official lap around the park and head on Mystic Timbers next.
Repeat. Do not enter.
All right, got a front row rain ride on Mystic Timbers. That was my first ever front row ride, and I think that's definitely the way to go on that ride compared to the back. Seems like I always get like placed in row 3 as a single rider, but today's good. They're letting you pick your rows this morning, which my 3 visits last year, I was never able to pick my row, so that's really nice today. Gonna definitely take advantage of that. So yeah, as I was saying for Diamondback yesterday, with a new paint job. So like, the first drop down to the bottom here is where it just fades back when you're back in the back part of the ride as the train comes here. But yeah, you notice the difference. It's right here where the netting starts. Right behind that, you can see like the old, I don't know if you can see in this light very well, but it's like the old faded paint. And right here starts the new section of paint. So I think they're just doing it more for the aesthetic purposes right now, for like the walkway areas. But you know, they might do the rest of it. I'm not sure. Now I think it's time for the beast, if it is open. Fingers crossed. beast was running great this morning. Still nothing going on with the vortex plot of land here, so who knows how many years that will be. Well, I was gonna hop on Backlot Stunt Coaster next, but it looks like it is shutting down right now. Trains aren't moving, so we have people kind of stuck on the brake run for the time being. Some maintenance issues, but try back later. Well, the good news is the rain lit up, so I think it's time for a couple good rides on Orion. Won't hurt now in the rain. As of right now, it looks like Flight of Fear is closed for a little bit. So let's definitely do Orion, probably a couple times. Got back-to-back rides on Orion. It was cleared up, but right sometime between the 2 minutes I was in the station during my second ride, it just started downpouring, so I got soaked on that ride. But man, great coaster as always. Now I'm gonna try to find some cover and get some food. But at least for now, the rain is lightening up the midways. They don't seem overly crowded right now for opening day. And the Racer is busy as usual. Obviously a fan favorite here. I commented yesterday, the retracking on the second half felt great. But they only have the red side open right now. I think it's because they're probably still working on the blue side. But I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if you know otherwise. The unsung hero of every trip, the Coke Freestyle, Mellow Yellow, Zero Sugar, Raspberry Peach. That is my go-to drink in case anybody ever wanted to know. Here's a closer look at the construction scrims here. Opening this summer. Well, since I'm over here, I might as well take a ride on Banshee. Banshee row 8. Feels like I'm gonna rip my legs off today. Feels more intense than it did last year, that's for sure. There's a VIP lounge area. Even in Southern Ohio, I can't avoid the Canadian geese. And more importantly, the weather cleared up. It is nice and sunny now. Like, the temperature's perfect, really. I'm dressed perfectly, but it's supposed to get definitely hotter, so I might change into a t-shirt. I do not remember this bell topiary from last year, but maybe it's always been there. It's pretty cool. Construction going on over in the Tower Gardens area over here.
Kings Island is a smoke-free environment. A smoking area is located just...
Ah, that's what it is. It's the VIP lounge that they're constructing. So the other one that I showed earlier is just the temporary location, I believe. I'm still a little full from breakfast, but Enrique's looks like a relatively short line, and it is about noon right now. Can't leave without trying this. Again, I never tried Hank's before, so I don't know if it's basically like the same menu as before or not, but be excited to try some park food. All right, while making room for some lunch, got 3 back-to-back rides on Diamondback. It is running awesome today, and man, couldn't ask for a better day now that the rain's out of the way. for opening day. You can really feel the energy, especially compared to yesterday for Pass Holder Preview Day. There's a lot of energy for Pass Holder Preview Day last year when I was here. Yesterday was not as much, but yeah, just yeah, really feel the vibes from the park today. All right, had the chicken bowl at Enrique's. It was good. Nothing that'll blow your mind. And again, I don't know if they had the same thing at Hank's or not, but it hit the spot. A little too much food, really. I had to throw some of it away. I don't have that big of an appetite, especially when I'm like at the park walking around all day. It really weighs me down. But now I'm gonna go up in the Eiffel Tower again, get some sights in for the day, and close the afternoon out with some more rides on Diamondback, Orion, and Mystic Timbers. I just noticed this. April 15th, that is today's date, opening day. Eiffel Tower was fun, but let's do some shopping in the Emporium. See what's going on in here. It's funny, once you become a dad, you start thinking you should get anything soft and plushy for your baby girl. I think she would like any of these things. She can become a Snoopy fan, I think. Well, I'm gonna cut the day a little short. It's about 3:15. Got a long drive home. And the fast lane lines are even getting a little bit long. I know this sounds very spoiled, but fast lane lines are even getting a little bit longer, like 15, 20 minutes. I've already been on everything multiple times today, so don't really need to wait for those. Basically just want to get home to my baby girl Olivia, and yeah, it's gonna be a relaxing drive hopefully, but I do have to buy a coffee mug before I go. All right, well, to close out the day, I may have splurged a little bit. Don't know if I need these, but I have a receipt in case I ever need to return them. But decided to get the Kings Island Parkscape. I think that these things are really cool, and I've been wanting one for a while. And also got the Mystic Timbers mug that you can see in there. So again, we, my wife and I are pretty big mug collectors wherever we visit, so I love the Mystic Timbers logo, and I think that's awesome. So be taking these home with me. Got my pass holder discount. That was great, 10% off. So anyway, heading back to Michigan now. One new thing opening up this year is the Grain and Grill. I hear great things about this at King's Dominion, which I've never been to, but it says opening soon, so it's not open yet for opening day, but very soon. Here's a look at the menu that they're going to serve. Definitely want to try this when I come back later on this summer. Well, a lot of people still coming in to the park in the middle of the afternoon. I must exit though. Well, that was definitely a really fun day and a half. Great way to kick off the coaster season this year. Really excited to start making videos again, and might not be the best vlog I've ever done here, but hey, we're starting back up again.